Hey guys, it's Zach from the Concon channel, and in this video I'm going to show you where all chapter 6 collectibles can be found in Doom the Dark Ages. Now the first collectible is going to be some gold, which can be found right here at the start of the mission. Once you're here, you can go ahead and just collect the gold. Now the next collectible is going to be found in this location, and it's going to be a secret area as well as a toy. Once you're here, you'll be next to these enemies and you'll need to take them out. Once you take out those enemies, the purple key will then be available for you to pick up. Once you have the key, you're going to turn around and you're going to just follow the path of the grass, and then you'll come here to the secret room. And once you're inside, you unlock the secret area as well as the toy. Now the following collectible is going to be found in this location. Once you're here, you should see this tree that you can go ahead and break. And once you've done that, it's going to start almost an enemy trial where you'll need to take out all the enemies. Once you take out all the enemies, the ruby will be here available for you to collect. Now the next collectible is going to be some gold, which can be found right after the trial that you just completed for the ruby, and it's going to be right over here. Now the next collectible is going to be some more gold, and it is literally just moving on from the previous stack of gold. It's going to be right over here, and once you're here, you can then go ahead and collect it. Now the following collectible is going to be a cannon as well as some gold. It is just following along the path until you get here. Once you're here, you can then break through this barrier, and then there'll be some enemies. Once you take them out, there'll be the siege cannon, and then just beneath it, some gold. Now the next collectible is going to be a secret area, which can be found in the bottom left of the big area. Once you're here, you can just head towards this waterfall, and you should unlock your secret area. Now the following collectible is going to be some gold, which can be found at this location right over here. Once you're here, there will be an enemy tank that you'll just need to take out, and then you can collect your gold. Now the following collectible is going to be some gold, a secret area, and a weapon skin, which can be found right here if we follow along. Once you're here, you should be able to climb up this wall, and when you get inside, there'll be gold. You're then going to get your secret area, and you want to take a left. You'll then unlock this gate, and once you collect the question mark, you'll get your weapon skin. Now the next collectible is going to be a ruby and some gold, which is in the same location as the previous one. Once you're here, you can obviously then climb up the wall. You're then going to take a right and swim into the water and go towards the left. Once you're here, you're then going to swim up and take a left, and there should be some gold. You're then going to run and jump across onto this wall. There'll be some enemies in here, just be careful. And then you can go ahead and smash this wall. Once you're inside, you'll then use your shield to lift up the gate, and you can then cross to get some more gold. And then there'll be this device that you'll need to use. Once you use it, you can then jump down into this pool of water. And then you'll move towards the tank, and then you can collect your ruby. Now the following collectible is going to be in the top left hand corner of the map right over here, and it's going to be gold and a secret area. Once you're here, you can then collect the gold, and the secret area will be here, but you'll need to first defeat this giant enemy in order to do so. Once you defeat the enemy, the portal will be opened. Then once you're inside, you're going to throw your shield. You should get the secret area. Once the gate drops, you'll then get some gold. You'll then need to smash through this wall, and then there'll be some more gold. You'll then need to bash this box, move across to the box, climb the box and this wall. There'll be another wall for you to smash. And then once you come down here should be your final gold stash. Now the following collectible is going to be located here at this marker, and it is going to be Demon Essence for ammo. All you need to do is just defeat the boss, and you should get the ammo mod increase. Now the following collectible is going to be in that same boss arena, and it is going to be gold right over here. Once you're here, you should find this little opening where there'll be the gold. Now the following collectible is going to be located right over here, and it is going to be a cannon for the siege breaker challenge and some gold. There'll be enemies you'll need to defeat, but once you do so, you can then destroy the cannon and get your gold. Now the following collectible is going to be a secret area and some gold, which can be found right here. Once you're in this location, you're going to take a right and jump onto these boxes, and then onto the sledge. And once you jump down, there'll be this wall that you can then break, and you'll find the secret area and gold. Now the following collectible is going to be this gold chest. Now I've already completed it, but what you need to do is unlock the chain shot weapon, and then you're going to come here and just get it right over there. Now the next collectible is going to be some more gold. All you need to do is just exit the place by killing all the cultists. Once you've killed them, you'll spawn out here, and then you can just follow the path until you get to the gold. Now the following collectible is going to be two secret areas, ruby and some gold, which can be found right over here. Once you're here, you can then enter inside, and you can just follow my lead. This is where the ruby will be, and the secret area. And there's where the second stack of gold will be. And jump onto this box, then this wall. As you come up, you want to take a left, and if you break this, there'll be some more gold. And then if you turn around, you want to then exit this cave. And then you can follow this gold path. It's then going to take you to the second secret area and the last stash of gold. Then after collecting that, you're going to go back to where you exited the cave. You're going to come here, and then you're going to run and jump across to get the Codex. Now the next collectible is going to be gold, which you can find at the bottom corner right over here where you got your previous collectibles. Once you're here, you should be able to get the chest after defeating enemies. Now the following collectible is going to be a toy, so moving on from the gold, we're going to come here. Once you're here, you should see this big statue, and you can go ahead and collect the toy. Now the next set of collectibles are going to be a Codex as well as some gold, so you can just come down to where the shrine is. Once you're here, you are then going to follow this path, and there will be this wall you can climb. Once you climb it, you should find the gold path as well as the Codex. Now the following collectible is going to be some more gold, which can also be found by this upgrade shrine. Once you're over here, you can then go ahead and collect the gold. Now the following collectible is going to be demon essence for armor, so you'll just need to come to this boss arena right over here. And once you take out the boss, you'll then collect the demon essence for your armor upgrade. Now the following collectible is going to be gold, so just before you enter into the boss arena, you're going to come to the entrance and you're going to take a left, and this should be the carriage here, which you can destroy and then collect your gold. Then moving on from the previous collectible, the next one is going to be a cannon. It's going to be right ahead of the previous one, so all you need to do is just come here and you can then destroy the cannon and get your gold. Now the following collectible is going to be a secret area and some gold, so just come over here where you destroy the cannon. Once you're here, you should come to this wall on the edge and you should see this hole. You can then swim down. And then you're going to swim up and you should get your gold and the secret area. Now the following collectible is going to be right next to the previous one. It's going to be a secret area and some gold. So you'll just have to come up here. And once you're up here, you should find this wall you can break and you should get your secret area and gold. Now the following collectible is going to be a secret area and some gold. You'll have to progress to the final portal, which is down here. Once you're by the final portal, you can then exit in. Once you're inside, you're going to then take a right and then you're going to break through this wall. You're then going to take another right and just follow my path. You'll then need to destroy this anchor right over here. Once you're on top, you're going to turn around and throw your shield and hook yourself. Once you're there, you're then going to break that wall down, and then you can run and jump across onto this top thing, and then you can climb across here to get your gold, and then you'll find your gold and your secret area over here. Now the following collectible is going to be this gold stash right over here, so you can just follow my lead once again. And here's your gold. Now the next collectible is going to be some gold, and it's going to be to the right of the beginning area right over here. Once you're here, you can then follow me. As you get to the final stack of gold, you'll need to defeat all the enemies to unlock the barrier and get the gold. And once you defeat all the enemies, you should get this gold. Now once again, from the beginning area, if we take a right, the next collectible is going to be this ruby right over here. Once you're here, you'll need to find 3 wolf statues. The first one is going to be right over here. Then turning around, the second one is going to be here. And then the third one is going to be locked behind this barrier, and you'll need to kill the spider boss. Once you kill the boss, you can then get the third wolf statue, and then you can return to the ruby to pick it up. Now the final collectible is going to be right over here, and it's going to be the last cannon for the siege breaker challenge. Once here, there's enemies you'll need to take out, and then you can get the cannon and the gold. It's been Zach from the Con channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.